Sorry, Mr. Secretary, it was a decoy.
Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well, and today we're going to be talking all about hop-ups and attachments. Now this will range from a few leaked hop-ups that we have, as well as an attachment idea that a lot of people have been suggesting for a very long time, and I do think it's a pretty interesting idea as well. I'll leave that for the end of this video. So anyways, let's get right into it. First, I want to clear some things up about a possible hop-up for the devotion. So recently, some people have pointed out that when you play as Rampart and you first pick up a devotion, there is an icon which shows, and you can see that right here on the bottom right side of the screen. Now, some people speculated that this could be a possible new hop-up which could be coming for the devotion, but I don't really think that's the case. I think this is just a visual bug. Since Rampart does have the LMG passive, and since the devotion is the only LMG that has a hop-up option, well, it's probably a visual bug that just shows the Rampart passive when you first equip it. It's also interesting to note that the hop-up goes away. It only shows up there at the beginning. So yes, I do believe this is simply a visual bug. It's most likely not teasing a future hop-up, especially since the turbocharger already fits very well on the devotion and the havoc. So for now, I don't really think anything's coming for the devotion. Now let's move on to some other leaked hop-ups which could possibly be coming in the future, but of course it's always possible that Respawn could have scrapped some of these ideas. Anyways, let's get into some of these hop-ups. So the first one I want to talk about is quite an interesting one. It is kind of similar to the Disruptor rounds hop-up that we have from some time ago, and it's called the Armorsmith hop-up. Now we got a bunch of leaks about this back in season 8, but I just wanted to bring this up again because I thought it's a pretty cool concept. So basically what it does is, instead of doing extra damage to shields, it simply boosts your shields. I'm guessing it might level up your shields twice as fast, so for every damage you do to the enemy, you basically get 2 damage of upgrade on your Evo shield. And especially with the Stormpoint map, I feel like this hop-up would be quite useful for those people that like to farm some damage while fighting the Prowlers and the Spiders. There will definitely be a lot of ways to use this hop-up, and since Apex is quite lacking on the support category at the moment, especially with characters, I feel like adding in some support items or some support hop-ups would be pretty useful. And next up we have incendiary rounds. This was leaked a long time ago, and the idea of it is pretty simple. You shoot bullets that deal fire damage. Now the fire damage is most likely not going to be as strong as what we see with a thermite grenade. It's most likely only going to do 1 or 2 ticks of damage per second, but the effect of that damage, well, we don't really know. However, I do want to mention that it's been quite a while since we've gotten any new information about this hop-up, so it's quite possible that they might have simply scrapped this hop-up and they've moved on to something else. And finally, I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people have been wanting to be added into the game. Back before the muzzle flash update, the gold barrel was very useful. It reduced the amount of muzzle flash that we would get, but then after the muzzle flash update, we basically don't need this thing anymore. It sort of lost its purpose, and so now it's not even in the game. I know a lot of people out there have been wanting the gold barrel to be reintroduced into the game, and a lot of people have been hoping that they could reintroduce the gold barrel with the ability of suppressing your gun. In a lot of cases, this could be very useful, but I do want to mention that having a suppressed weapon might be a little bit overpowered in some cases. I mean, Apex already has a lot of audio issues, and adding in a barrel like this might make some things worse, but it really is hard to tell unless you try something like this out. Now, hopefully Apex experiments with something like this in the future. If they are deciding to test something like this, I think it would work well if they test it within a new LTM or something like that. But until then, we really can't say for sure whether or not this will be added. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully it made your day just a little better. Let me know in the comments below which one of these ideas you like the most, and if you have a hop-up idea of your own, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'll be trying to read as many of them as possible. Alright, that's enough talk for me. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.